Shalom. First off, all praise goes to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, and salutations to my dear pushing this word in all sincerity and honesty, the hopeful elect, on Brother Quara Allen through the Spirit. This is gonna be a lesson. I don't have an article, but I'm just gonna bring out some scriptures and see how it goes through the Spirit, man. All right. So the first verse I have here is Psalms 139. All right. I'll go to 2. Psalm 139 verse 2 says, "Thou knowest my down sitting and my uprising. Thou understandest my thought afar off." And of course, King David is referring to the Most High. All right. And Yahweh Shai. Okay. Thou compassest my path and my path and my lying down, and art acquainted with all my ways. And that's the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. To know what you do before you do it. All right. To know when you down, to know when you up, or to know when to bring you down and when to lift you up. Thou compasseth my path and my lying down. Okay. Let's see something real quick. Compasses. Okay. Let me look that up real quick in the Strongs. Show Strong's info. Zara. Okay. To toss about. Implication. To diffuse. But no cast away. Compass. Disperse. Fan. Scatter. Spread. Strew. But no. Alright. Especially the Lord knows is basically directing his footsteps. All right, or our footsteps. It says, "For there is not a word in my tongue, but lo, O Lord, or Yahweh, thou knowest it altogether. Thou hast beset me behind and before, and laid thine hand upon me." All right. Real quick. Tazawar. All right. And, it says, bind, besiege, fortify, put up in bags. All right. Confine. To cramp. Okay. Thou hast beset me. So beset was is tazawar in the Hebrew. Basically meaning, to protect. So it says, "Thou hast beset me behind and before, and laid thine hand upon me." Such knowledge is too wonderful for me. It is high, I cannot attain unto it. So King David is basically worshiping the Most High. All right, for his knowledge, which this is ultimate knowledge, man. Okay, it's perfect knowledge. It's too wonderful for me to know all these things. It is high, I cannot attain unto it. It says, "Whither shall I go from thy spirit, or whither shall I flee from thy presence?" Where? Okay, there's no way you could run from the Yahweh Shem Yahushua. "For I ascend up into heaven, thou art there. If I make my bed in hell, behold, thou art there. If I take the wings of the morning and dwell in the uttermost parts of the sea, even there shall thine hand lead me, and thy right hand shall hold me. All right. So King David understand there's no escaping Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know, you can't hide whether you're doing righteousness or wickedness. It's all being seen. All right. And at any given moment, the Lord could, put his hands on you, either to protect you or to destroy you. And that was the fear. That's the fear. That's the fear that King David had, and that's the fear the elect men of Israel should have. The whole world should have that fear. It says, if I say, surely the darkness shall cover me, even the night shall be light about me. It says, yea, the darkness hide not from thee, but the night, yea, the darkness hide not from me, but the night shineth as the day. The darkness and the light are both alike to thee. All right. Verse 13. This is basically the point that I was getting at. This is Psalms 139:13. Says, for thou hast possessed my reins. Thou hast covered me in my mother's womb. Okay. So even before you born, all right, it says, for thou hast possessed my reins. Thou hast covered me in my mother's womb. All right. So that's how you got in your mother's womb, man. Okay. Yahweh Shem Yahushua put you there. All right. And let's go into tools. All right. And let's go into reins. All right. So this is the blue letter, Strong's H3629, and it says reins. All right, or reins in the Hebrew would be kal ya. Okay, and it says a kidney. All right, figuratively the mind, the interior self, kidneys, reins. All right. So yeah, all that, man. The blood, the heart, the kidneys. All right, your mind, your brain, your spirit. Yahweh Shem Yahushua setting all that up, man. Then you're ready to be birthed. But it all starts with the Heavenly Father. It says, whither shall I it says what was Slovakia. It says 139:13. Psalm 139:13. For thou hast possessed my reins, thou hast covered me in my mother's womb. I will praise thee, for I am fearful and wonderfully made. Yeah, it's a fearful thing, man. And that's true because when a woman is pregnant, the number one thing they fear is if the child's gonna be a stillborn, if the child's gonna be a stillborn, if the child's gonna have any defects, all right. Is the child gonna have his mind? Is he gonna be older? All these things. Is it gonna be like a deformities or whatever, man? So it's a fearful thing, And then you got people that even died during childbirth. So you fearfully made, But the Lord, it's up to Yahweh Shem Yahushua if you made whole or not. And that's something you have to fear, right? That's the reason to fear the Lord right there. Because if you're being wicked, then the Lord will do these things to you. And then your spirit, you'll know why. It says, I will praise thee, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. So just so for that alone is enough reason to praise Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Marvelous are thy works, and that my soul knoweth right well, and that my soul knoweth very well. All right, that the Lord did all these things, and it's marvelous works. So this wasn't, and that shows, this was no Big Bang. Science. The scientists, a lot of them scientists, they be lying, man. All right, about a lot of things they lie about. Talking about a Big Bang, and then all these cells and or organisms and so on and so forth. And it's all, everything is perfect. Everything is perfect, and it's all just a stroke of luck. Nah, man, it was Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And that's the point that I was getting at, man, because 2/3 ain't gonna fear. 2/3 our people, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, is not gonna fear Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. They'll continue doing wickedness. And I say that because the Lord's a man that he should not lie. And the Lord said that he's going to bring a lot of death, all right, tribulations to this place before it's destroyed, And we live in those last days, and you see our people, they still don't get it. They still don't care. Not because they don't, well, basically the reason they don't care is because they have no fear, and they have no faith, and they have no fear of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, so this is just a few scriptures going into, fearing the Lord and whatnot, man. All right. So let me get some scriptures. This I have here. It's Isaiah 29:6. Says, thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquakes and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. And you seen that now, man, and you don't realize that's the Most High dealing, man. All right, thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder, with earthquakes and great noise. And you see those storms passing, those floods, all right, and people losing their lives, whether it be by a tornado, floods, all right, lightning strikes. That's the Lord bringing down judgment, and earthquakes and great noise, and ultimately that great noise is going to lead into those thermonuclear missiles being shot off. With storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fires. And you see those wildfires being let loose, man. All right. That fire devouring fire. That thing will burn. You lose everything just like that. Your home, your livelihood, your life, your loved ones. That fire destroy you. And these are the things that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is bringing upon the earth and the wicked people. Ecclesiasticus 39:29, fire and hail and famine, fire and hail, and you see they got those hailstorms when the hail be size of a baseball, all right, and knocking their head and totally destroy people. And famine, all right, and death. All these were created for vengeance. And you see the death count, the the homicide count is rising dramatically in these different states. All right, so the Lord is bringing His vengeance to pass, man. That's in the scriptures. Every day, uh, the Lord bringeth His judgment to pass. All right, fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. All right, for the ungodly, the ones not uh doing the will of Yahweh Shemi Hawashah. So this is why you're supposed to fear the Most High, man. And when you see these things happening, all right, you think our people will fear and start to get right, but they might, get a little shook up for a minute, but then they'll, drink some liquor or smoke some weed, all right, whatever the hell it is our people do, and then they'll forget all about Yahweh Shemi Hawashah and the fear of the Lord, and they go back into their wickedness, back into their folly. But just this the time right now to serve Yahweh Shemi Hawashah, because things are only going to get worse. All right. This is Isaiah. A little jumping around, but this will be the last one. I can end it on this right here. Isaiah 30. I'll go down to 9. It says to 8. It says Isaiah 38, and I'll go write it before them in a table and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever. And that's going to these prophecies that's supposed to come, that's not supposed to, but that is coming to pass. Even now as I speak, all right, through these lessons as brothers doing, we see brothers, the apostle elders doing these lessons, guess what, man? As these lessons are going up, as we speak even now, prophecies are coming to pass. All right. It says, now go write it before them in the table and note in the book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever. Right, and now we in those times, that this is a rebellious people, lying children, right? That this is rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord. And that's that's our people, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right. It says that this is rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord. All right, children that will not hear the law of the Lord, and that's from ancient times until now. All right, and what's the laws? What's the laws? Worship Yahweh Shemi Hawashah. Okay, worship the Most High. Fear the Lord, do His works, keep His commandments. Those God in the house and by that's the whole duty of man. All right, but what's going on? It's a rebellious people, man. All right, our people love to rebel against the Most High. That's why He brings all this hell upon us. How the hell we ended up in Egypt? How the hell we ended up in America in slavery? Why? Because we broke the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Bible. All right, and we went following after different gods. Which say to the seers, see not, until the prophets prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy to see. Get you out of the way, turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. And that's the mind state of our people. That's the mind state of our people today. The seers would be the prophets. All right, and when the prophets are prophesying, all right, all mirth will be destroyed. This so-called white man's kingdom is going to be destroyed. The so-called white man's going into slavery. All right, who was Esau according to the Bible? They don't want to hear that, man. Although this man had you in slavery, this man had us in slavery, and still till this very day, you know. And now it's time. It's time for us to flip the script. Jake um on the Stockholm syndrome, you know, well suddenly they got love for their slave master because they gave him some crumbs, because they got a little job, you know, they got a little shekels coming in, they got a home, they got a hole in the wall. All right. Matter of fact, you don't want to hear the prophets speak on this damn devil, because you know, he gave you some a little bit of freedom. He at least took the chain off your neck. All right, but don't get it twisted. You still in bondage, man. You know, you still busting your ass for this, man. That shit ain't right. Okay. Zephaniah 1 and 12, and it shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candles and will punish the men that are settled on their lees. And that's our people, man. All right, that's chilling. You know, they might have some money, and they might be, you know, whatever, doing their thing. All right, the Lord says He's gonna punish you. All right, because you got trust in Esau. You got trust in the government, but you don't trust in your own power. Okay, that's saying their heart, the Lord will not do good, neither will He do evil. Okay, so there it is, man. The Lord got a lot of you niggas in the trick bag, thinking shit is sweet. All right, thinking that you accomplished all your gains by yourself, off your own strength, off your own knowledge. You know, the Lord's gonna deal with a lot of you niggas, man. All right, the Lord's gonna show you some evil. All right, you know, I'm gonna end it there. Lord will, the lesson was edifying. One, so praise goes to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Kakwadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, and salutations to the Akhmati pushing this word in all sincerity and honesty. Shalom.